You may wish to actually create your own Excel templates. So instead of relying on Microsoft to supply you with some templates, you may create your own Excel file and think this would make a good template. I can use it year after year. So if we take our sales data 2013, well, the first thing I would need to do is remove the data that pertains to 2013. So I'm going to click on Jan and then shift click on December to join all 12 sheets together, and then simply remove the values for each of the vehicles and each of the regions, but not remove the formulas. So I've selected the cells I want to remove and delete, and that will have removed all of those from all 12 of the months. Back in the sales summary, everything's then 0. Then I would like to save this as a template. But before I save it as a template, I need to tell Excel where I'm storing my templates. So we go to File, Options, Save. And we can see here we've got default local file location, and that's the training documents area. And then the default personal templates location has not yet been defined. Well, I'd like to actually make that a subsection of my documents. So let's copy that address and then put /templates. So I'm going to create a templates folder within my documents. That way I know where they are. But the biggest important thing here is I've told Excel where they are. Then I need to save my file as a template. So I go to File, Save As. Now I need to navigate to my templates folder. So that's Browse, Documents, Templates. And within here, I need to save this file as an Excel template. Currently it wants to be saved as an Excel workbook, so I need to change the Save As type to Microsoft Excel template. Now, if my template actually contains macros, then I would need to save it as an Excel macro enabled template. But for the moment, it's just an Excel template. And you can see I already have one in the templates folder called Book 2. And then we save this one, where it doesn't need 2013 on there because it's going to be a template for all future years' sales data. So salesdata.xltx for Excel template. Save. And you'll notice then in the title bar it says XLTX. So this is now the template that I am dealing with and editing and making changes to. Once I'm happy I have the template finalized, I would then do the final save because it's already a template in the templates folder, and then close the file. And then it's ready for me to make use of in a new document. So having saved my template, if I then want to use that as the basis for a new document, I go to File and New, just as I did before when I was using the Excel templates. And then you'll notice there's two little options, Featured and Personal. If I choose Personal, it shows me all my Excel templates in the templates folder. Now the reason it knows to look in the templates folder is because I told it where my templates were, and then it goes and looks in that folder and shows me all the Excel templates it can find. Now it's found Book 2, and it's also found sales data. If I open sales data, what I then get is a brand new file. So you can see at the top here it says sales data 1. So this is now an Excel file. Just as when you use the normal template, a blank document, you get Book 1, then Book 2, then Book 3. The same happens here. It's called sales data, so the first copy you use of it is sales data 1. If you use the second copy in the same session, it will become sales data 2. I can now use this and add in my relevant numbers. And when I'm ready, actually do a save. And then I'm prompted as to where to save the file because it's not been saved yet. I've effectively created a brand new file based on my sales data template. And then I can save this perhaps in my SkyDrive or on my computer. So let's save it in our local file. It's going to be sales data 2014. And then it's saved. So you can create your own templates, saving them in your template folder, which you need to tell Excel about. You only need to tell Excel about it once. After that, it knows where the templates are. And then you can make use of those templates just as you can of the built-in templates by doing File, New, but then choosing Personal so that it only shows you your personal ones. Once you've used one of your personal templates once, it will actually appear in the featured list anyway, so that there's less clicks for you to then use it again.